So you ready to talk about some sports?
Maybe.
Here we go. Victor Allen's New Sports, written and directed by the bald-headed black man, the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Rub his head and make a wish. Now we do it. This is sports time, damn it. Wear sports bras and jock straps. That's for everyone. That way we can all be confused. Deflected. New and urban. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, it's a good one, man. All right, man. Hey, look, I'm going to sit up and give my hand claps. Toronto Raptors, they got 1.34 million people expected while they're at the parade, which probably is already over. Got to give out that little shout. And then, of course, I got to bring it back home because even though a team wins a championship, they're not even like 5% of the news. The news is about the Lakers. So it's predictable that I'm going to sit back and talk about the Lakers.
It should be about the Lakers. Shit, it's more exciting. Which one's more exciting to me? This is more exciting than actually the damn championship, probably.
Now, wait a minute. I grant you this. In about 2 or 3 months, when this video is still rolling, the value is going to depreciate. And when it depreciates, that means you go to the next subject. So I decided, let's pray on it. I decided to go into something that circumnavigates your consciousness because I said at the beginning, some sports you have to take a dive. And when you have to take a dive,
like in the bedroom, huh?
Right.
You get older, you just gotta dive.
You know what? You
dive.
No, you.
Auga.
Hey,
Auga.
Wait a minute. Let me say something. Mark, do a quick refresh of your computer. I want to see what pops up there. I just want to see if that's the top. Yeah, let me just see. I want to see if it's because there is some updated material. It may not be reflected. Oh, there it goes. Can you take a dive? Some sports you have to take a dive. How much do you get paid when you take a dive? So, Mark, if you in boxing.
Oh, that we're talking about boxing once again.
No, I'm just
depending
saying.
on how you diving.
Right.
You might get paid more.
You might get right.
There's some diving, muff diving. I'm talking about all you muff divers. That pays better.
For those who don't know what MUFF means, it's there are sponges in the sea. You know, he's talking about that muff.
Muff.
Okay,
My good friend Muffy.
Right. So I went to look. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened here. This is kind of a holdover from strange sports. Not all sports are strange. Some evolve to another level. An example of another level. Usually you go to the Olympic diving competition and you were inside a building and it had 3 platforms. And then went 5 meter, 10 meter, 20, or 5, 10, 15, or mostly 10. So I want y'all to look at this.
You gotta be kidding. You gotta be out of your damn mind. See, this is what. Okay, I add this to the list of things I will never be doing, ever,
Right.
or would. Look at this. I wouldn't even be walking out on the platform.
See, you've already got some pushback.
Jeez, yes.
So to give you an idea of what this is, it's 92 feet and a splash. This is a regular competition, Red Book cliff diving, mostly held in Italy and Spain. And it's been going on for a while. I've been watching.
Well, look at the crowd.
Dude.
I mean, the crowd, Vic. The crowd. Look all the way to your right and extreme right and left of the picture.
Right.
Way over here. These stands are packed.
Yes.
It looks like if you look over here,
Right.
It looks like they're packed trying to get over here.
And let me just say this. You know, usually when it's a sports, it starts off. The first thing that
Where's the ambulance boat?
Right, man.
Trying to find the ambulance boat.
Let me tell you what they do,
The
though.
hospital boat down here.
They have actually 3 swimmers. They're in their gear, scuba diving. Well, not scuba, but they have on the goggles and stuff. And when the participant or competitor lands in the water, he or she has to come up and go like this to make sure they are conscious, everything is cool, and he has to point or she to each one. Because if he goes like one and forget the other 2, they're going to go grab him. Because the speed of when they're hitting the water, it's about 52, 57 miles an hour maybe, somewhere in that area. So that's not the big deal. The big deal is to go to the next, because I want you to understand that women may make it even more delightful because they're graceful when they do this. So the part that I'm looking at, Mario, I'm going to ask you this question. If your girlfriend, wife, sister, or mama says, I want a cliff dive, what say you?
Let me get that insurance first.
For who?
Because, on
For
her,
who?
because I want to know if you get injured, someone has to make the coffee.
Okay.
So, and I got to get some. We got to be insured. I got to get that insurance.
And let me say something. Let me say this.
And payable to me.
Who would you be more fearful of doing? I'll leave out your mama. Because that's not fair.
My mom's not doing this either. She's like me. That's where I get this from. Practical.
Practical, right?
We're not doing this shit.
Okay, you're not doing it. Okay. Sister, girlfriend, or wife, do you encourage them?
No.
Do you, if they say we get paid $1 million per event?
Then I say I got to get that insurance.
So
Got to get that insurance.
You're endorsing now, right?
I'm betting on you to survive, honey, but I better insure it.
Okay. There have been occasions where sometimes it doesn't go as planned. So sometimes you have to try to arrive at a different place. So, you try, but you get up and you survive. Notice sometimes people find another way.
This is not a cliff dive, but he's diving into a lake that's or something, or a pool. It's frozen. And he thought he was going to break through.
Or maybe, you already said done deal, right?
Dumb. This is why they call natural selection.
Okay.
So that when some people like this die, it's to improve the gene pool. So you get rid of the dum-dums and the species progresses.
What's worse, cliff diving or the beginning of bungee jumping?
Again, for the betterment of the species.
Look, you have water below. It can be still like cement.
Yes.
But cliff diving or bungee jumping?
I don't know. Bungee often is over ground.
So, all right.
You got to trust that strap.
Okay. I'm about to give you some background on this next, I guess you could say, picture. Lalo Schiffer, the Brazilian-born Swiss and raised 27-year-old, has the historical highest jump by 100 feet. 192 feet. Free jump.
He maintains his form.
Yes, he does.
So he enters the water in sort of a straight way.
Yes, he does. This is at normal speed also. Lalo hit the water at about 75 miles an hour.
Wow.
Okay. That's the actual view from his camera helmet of how fast he's coming down. His quote was, after 25 meters, the speed is the same. You reach this certain level of speed.
Oh, yeah, that's physics.
Yes.
It's independent of mass.
You hit the nail on the head.
Right.
Now, 192 feet. Mario, you have a different respect for cliff divers. Are they now the badasses?
They're crazy.
Are they badder than MMA fighters?
Oh, I think so. They're at least as bad as the people dying on Mount Everest.
You know what?
That nature shit will kill you.
Wait a minute. Oh, you went there.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Now, notice, I will tell you this. I noticed they're not black. I'm just saying there are certain sports, for whatever cultural reasons, white folks.
How dark you have to be?
Black folks in general. We don't like to get out in the wilderness anyway because there's other white folks out there.
Right.
And we never know where they're coming from. So,
Wait a minute.
first of all, when it comes to wilderness stuff,
Wait.
you're going to find less black people anyway because they don't trust the wilderness because of the white people.
Okay, wait a minute.
Now, you get to stuff like this, for whatever cultural reasons,
All right.
there just isn't a sport where you find black folks.
Okay. If he's
You
Brazilian,
won't find many Latinos either.
wait a minute. If he's Brazilian
Asians either.
and Swiss,
Pretty much just white folks.
is he closer to black being Brazilian?
Well, he's still Caucasian probably, but
Yeah.
he may be, but we don't know.
But you already go
I'm
on.
only judging by the skin complexion on his hands.
Right, I got you.
And they do have some black folks that light.
So here's the question. I went to look for how much they get paid in these events. Like the Red Bull is the biggest one. I cannot find the money involved. I truly believe that the participants in this get a rush. If you want to go back and see even divers that are higher than the Red Bull, Italy, I believe, and Spain. You can tell it's like in the 70s or 80s, and they're jumping higher, doing backflips and the whole thing. I'm in awe that they look at this as a leisure sport. So I don't know if it pays well. And here's the thing. It's going to go higher. At what point where they go away, if you reach a certain speed after a certain distance of falling, you can keep going, right? To what? To win. Because at 74 miles an hour, isn't there a part where it still picks up the free falling? I think they max it out.
No,
at 100?
once you hit. I mean, you could be affected by wind and things like that.
Right.
But the rate of falling is going to be a constant.
Right. And they haven't built the reason why he's at this waterfall.
Like you're going to fall at the same rate as a ball or
right, a pin.
Independent, anything that's not affected by wind.
Right.
It's going to fall right at this. In fact, if you shoot a bullet,
right,
the rate of falling is the same.
And that's why I was going. This guy went a plus 100 feet. Now I got to say, rest in peace. I don't know how he passed away and in what. And
he passed away?
I believe he's gone. I believe. So
dang. All right, that says something for the sport.
Oh, wait, jeez. I'll stand corrected if I go look it up. But
he's dead.
You know how it is. Everything on the internet must be true. So I'm just going to say this. At some point, should they get paid, let's say per jump, equivalent to?
I wish for every kind of commerce they can get.
So
you're gonna need it for those hospital bills.
I got you.
If you get good insurance.
Amazing. This guy's amazing. Line. Just go look at the videos. They're just unbelievable.
Wow.
Okay, going up to the next, because here's the topic everybody's been waiting for, at least Mario and myself, is because, the AD is in the building. And I call it the new NBA tectonic shift. Winners and losers, the Game of Thrones. And when you have everybody fighting for a position, then what came to pass. And what I realized is that everything everybody was jockeying over about what could happen has happened. So when they said LeBron James coming to LA, happened. Once AD wants to come, happen. So to me, I'm giving the benefit to the executives and the professionals all going,
Rob Pelinka.
I'm getting into my game. I'm in this. The turmoil. What turmoil? There is no turmoil. Did it happen as it happened? Does Magic Johnson look like he messed it up? No. Does Rob Pelinka look like he messed it up? No. They got their 2 stars.
Because they pulled it off.
Yes. And I believe
that's a relevant point.
And I believe it was more about I want in on this deal because the money is greater, the fame is greater. And so I can see Magic Johnson marching in. I can see Rob Pelinka going, oh, no. I've been here. I got blood, sweat, and tears. And at the end of the day, if you guys want to see how some people feel about their role, we'll go up to the next slide because Mario will understand that sometimes people communicate in different ways. So Rob is going, laughing at you. It's my house, bitches. Is it true? It's Rob Pelinka.
Well, I mean, I didn't think about it, Vic, but I guess you leave it to Vic to bring up the perspectives we never think about. But actually, this does make it look good for him, right?
Yes.
That they pulled this off.
There is no bet. Magic or Rob, they got it either way. I just believe Rob is
Julius
going.
Randle. Julius Randle.
Wait. See, I got you. I wanted you to go there.
Because he ain't on the...
No. Wait, we're going to get there. See, Mario's already going ahead because he's already said, Rob, do you believe this is Rob Pelinka's house, Mario? He is the general manager.
Oh, he's the general manager?
Yeah. He's telling everybody it's my house. I knew it. All right, let's go over here. All right, let me tell you who are other winners. New Orleans. The New Orleans Lakers. That's right. The New Orleans Lakers. I say that because they already got Julius Randle. They already got Lonzo Ball. Got Brandon Ingram. Josh Hart. And then they got the number 4 draft pick from the Lakers that's coming up this Thursday, which New Orleans will own. This is...
But they didn't get Kuzma, and you got him on this picture.
I know. I'm getting to this point. As Mario looks closely at the picture above, there's some words up there. I'll let Mario read above that picture that he's referring to, right at the top there. You see something above it? Just right at the top. What does it say?
Sometimes late at night,
No,
when my parents aren't home.
No, see?
Oh, okay.
You see it, don't
One
you?
of you will remain in my kingdom.
Thank you. And one of them did. Kuzma. You know why?
Because he's the best one.
Not only is not that, Brandon Ingram may be a better scorer at this time. He is the business, but the merchandising, people chant Kuzma's name. They don't necessarily chant Brandon's name.
I'd rather have Kuzma.
Yep. Hey, yeah. I'm all in for it. I'm just saying, one of you guys will remain with me. Now let's just keep going, Mario, because I think there's a part here that we have to look at the losers. Sometimes, didn't you used to consult with LeVar Ball, man?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I would say, I need the opinion of an idiot. So, since you have a big air bubble in your head, I want you to give me. So, whenever you want an idiot opinion, you can go to him.
Right.
You know it'll be stupid.
Right. Now, let me just
say, consistently stupid.
let me set this up. LeVar, Big Baller Brand, and Sons go from penthouse to mezzanine.
Huh?
All right. So LeVar guarantees Lakers will not make another championship when they traded Lonzo. He's already back. Finally, he's back. He's talking. The Big Baller Brand has shifted. None of the Suns are coming to L.A. in addition to Lonzo. Lonzo's
None
out.
of the Suns you can't even get in the NBA. They can't play good college ball.
Okay, wait. Let me just say this.
Yeah,
The Big Baller Brand is supposed to still survive based on what he says. Lonzo just want to play. Let me tell you who I still think came up in this game. The Pelicans.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to have, their starting five will have to gel. Yes, Ingram got to deal with his blood clot. The way it moves forward, that's like Chris Bosh. They don't know how bad or how bad it could be. Of course, not Ingram, but Lonzo, of course, he has to sit back and get himself back in physical shape because of injuries as well. Julius Randle already is balling out. Angelo Russell, who's up in the Nets, is balling out. So leaving the Lakers means there's good news because you will get more PT, more playing time. You have to deal with that LA squadron of expectations and media hype. So in the end, they win. I think the Lakers win. I think New Orleans is going to win. And we're not even talking about Zion. They will not have to worry about having bench. They're going to have a lot of youth. They're going to move the ball. You just wait for the coach.
You know, I just think it's amazing how Lakers folks, when people leave the Lakers, now appreciate them.
Right.
Well, when they're on the Lakers, they were inadequate. So these same people that were traded, y'all just got through complaining how inadequate they were.
Right.
Now you're talking about how wonderful they are on the Pelicans.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, it's amazing.
Let me just say this also. You know, no matter how things go, you know, if a player all of a sudden says, I want out, I'm not going to get into the Kawhi thing because I believe Kawhi's going like this. It's cold in Toronto. They love him. He represents Canada, but it's cold there in Toronto. So every belief is that he's coming back and that he will be going to the Clippers. I'll leave that alone for right now. Cause let him
right across the river from, Buffalo. So you can imagine how cold they are.
It's cold, no matter what. Now, yeah, they're showing a lot of love, but he's rich beyond. And also, the other thing is he's skyrocketed now to your number one asset, which gets me to the other part of what they call the depreciation rumor. So let's go to that right now. Everybody says, hey, look, depreciation rumors. What do you mean? All right, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant. Here's my question. Do you sign injured players to max contracts, especially if one is an Achilles, which everybody knows you do not recover less than a year? ACL, you may have a few more months. Please tell me, who was the last time, because I didn't do the research on this, that you get max contracts right after you're injured like that? You believe that's going to happen here?
Depends on who it is, because you might have to take the risk to keep them.
Take the gamble.
This would be the time that players shift teams.
Right.
And if they still have their ability to come back,
right,
then it could be a major Game changer.
We know this right offhand. Do you see Golden State next year? The top 3 teams in the West.
Yes.
Okay. So you believe they'll be better performing than Portland, Denver, L.A., San Antonio, OKC, just with DeMarcus Cousins and Steph and Iguodala and Draymond as the healthy players on the team?
I think even without the other folks, which they were previously without,
Right.
and won a championship,
Okay.
that they will still be better than those teams you mentioned, yeah.
Okay. I'll give them probably about 4th position. I won't go to 3 because I'll wait because I think all these teams are getting better. No big deal. I want to get to the one where I think there's a problem in Houston. You can stay right there, Marty. This is all conversation right now. But there's a problem in Houston already. They're saying Chris Paul wants out. And there is, and I didn't catch this video when they were on the sideline one time arguing, or